great town, and today you're going to find out why we're the best town around as we honor all kinds of different community and civic and religious volunteers who do great things for our town every day and who are unsung and unheralded until today when we take our opportunity to honor you and thank you for all the work that you've done. Let's please begin today with a Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I'd like to introduce the town council who's up. The council will be giving out the awards and reading the resumes of the people who are being honored. Council President, 5th Ward Councilwoman covering Colonia, Debbie Meehan. Councilwoman at Large, Elizabeth De Jesus. 3rd Ward Councilman Corey Spiller covering Avenel and Port Reading. 1st Ward Councilwoman Nancy Drum covering Woodbridge and Seward. Nancy brought a crowd. Councilman at Large Greg Ficarra. Councilman at Large Brian Small. Councilman at Large Kyle Anderson. And 2nd Ward Councilman Howie Bauer covering Ford, Sultan, and Casey. Let's hear it for our town council. So the way this is going to work is the council is going to read off the resume. As you start to hear your name called, in fact, if you'll call the name first, start to come up while they're reading so we can keep this as short as possible. We thought we were starting at 11:30. The letter said 12. A little bit of confusion, so we split the difference. We're starting at 10 of 12. So after you get up here and get on TV and receive your award, then please go over there for a picture. Megan's going to take your picture individually, then one with me. I will waive my usual $5 fee for a picture with the mayor because you're all such good community volunteers. However, if you do want a picture with any of the council people, it will be 50 cents. I love that joke. I do it every year. It's so good. So good. Different crowd every year. It works every time. So let me now turn the microphone over to our council president, Debbie Meehan, and ask her to begin the festivities.
Good morning. We're going to start with Kyle Anderson. He's going to do our first award.
Hello. We have St. Cecilia's Food Pantry. Nominee is Mary Ann Sheridan. Mary Ann has been a resident of Woodbridge Township for over 50 years and a dedicated volunteer at the St. Cecilia's Food Pantry, Islington, for 8 years. She's also there to lend her support and give encouragement. She is known for her dedication and warm spirit by all who know her. We are lucky to have her. Besides her involvement with the food pantry, she remains active with various other charitable organizations within the township. While raising 5 children, she found time to participate in many activities within the township and her parish, Our Lady of Peace in Fords. She always was and is one of the first to volunteer to help and encourage others. Mary Ann is an active member of OLP Columbus, Council number 9919. She's the chairperson of the Shoebox Ministry and assists with the Hospitality Committee. She also volunteers at events sponsored by OLP Knights of Columbus. She's a vital part of the St. Cecilia Food Pantry, and her selfless contributions earn her this recognition. Congratulations, Mary Ann.
Literacy New Jersey, Middlesex County Programs, nominee Monica Musang. Monica has been a volunteer tutor with Literacy New Jersey since 2017. After completing her required training, she began working with her student Gladys, a native English speaker who needed help with her reading skills. Over the past years, she has taken on additional positions as a lead tutor for a citizenship program and is also trained to help access students' literacy levels as they enter and exit our programs. All the students Monica has worked with have raved about her dedication to teaching and her desire to help others reach their goals. Congratulations, Monica.
notes because I'm heading to a championship game for my boys in a little bit, so I just want to thank my teammates for letting me go a little bit early. The next we have is JFK Medical Center Haven Hospice, and the nominee is Maureen David. Maureen began in 1990 as a volunteer for Haven Hospice. She worked as a volunteer coordinator for the past 7 years, retiring in December 2017, and has assumed her volunteer role once again. She's a dedicated, enthusiastic individual. Maureen rarely says no when asked to help, and she is extremely reliable and dependable. Maureen is a Reiki master and providing Reiki to many of our patients and staff members, as well as education and training others to perform Reiki. She is the heart and soul of our Wishes team, making dying wishes become a reality for hospice patients. She also answers the telephones in the Haven Hospice, which requires maturity and responsibility, and has represented Haven Hospice at local health fairs. Maureen has hosted the yearly volunteer holiday party at her home and works diligently to make our volunteers appreciation picnic and success every year. It's an honor to work with Maureen, as she is a valuable and devoted member of our team. Congratulations, Maureen.
All the volunteers that are being awarded today, can you make sure you don't leave till the event is over, because we want to take one group shot over here after all the awards have been given. Thanks.
The Islam Library nominates Dara Patel. Dara accumulated 350 volunteer hours from 2014 through and including 2018. Her dedication to maintaining the Islam's Library's gardens nearly every day during summers was highly appreciated. The gardens would not have been able to flourish without her attention. She also gave her time to the Woodbridge Public Library System on several special occasions, such as summer reading events and the Islam Library's 50th anniversary celebration. Her artistry with henna was a beautiful addition to our program. We greatly appreciated the time Ms. Patel willingly donated to our branch. It was a pleasure having this young woman volunteer her time with us. Congratulations.
JFK High School Parent Faculty Forum. The nominees, Kimberly McGowan and Nancy Kirkup. Mrs. McGowan and Mrs. Kirkup are people of tremendous character and both take great pride in their work. The President and Vice President duo have unselfishly given their time to JFK High School Parent Faculty Forum President and the very successful fundraiser gift auction. They work tirelessly to coordinate JFK High School gift auction, a year-long endeavor that culminates with an evening of silent auctioning, which raises money to fund project graduation. With all their efforts, gift auction was able to raise over $30,000 this year. In addition to that, one of their most recent accomplishments has been to raise funds in excess of $13,000 to be used towards new AC units fitted for all of the classrooms in the high school, making the learning environment a more comfortable one for students and faculty during the warm months. I wish you were there when I went to school there. Ms. McGowan and Ms. Kirkup are two truly extraordinary people and exemplify the qualities that all community volunteers should possess. Congratulations, Kimberly McGowan and Nancy Kirkup.
The Mayor's Advisory Committee, nominee Marty Genser. As a member of the Mayor's Advisory Committee, Marty has actively participated in a multitude of community projects, including the Taste of Woodbridge, Relay for Life, Farmers Market, St. James Street Fair, and the Crossroads of Woodbridge Race. In addition, Marty plays the part of James Parker in the Woodbridge Ghost Walk and will continue in that role during the 350th anniversary celebration of Woodbridge. Marty, a longtime Woodbridge resident, is a volunteer firefighter in Woodbridge of 24 years with Woodbridge Fire Company Number 1 and has served as past chief. He also sits on the Woodbridge Historic Preservation Commission and is also a member of the Historical Association of Woodbridge Township. It is for his outstanding efforts and dedication service to Woodbridge and its residents that Marty is being honored as the Mayor's Advisory Committee Volunteer Award. Congratulations, Marty.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good afternoon. From the Woodbridge Garden Club, the nominee is Ileana Balku. Ileana has been an active member of the Garden Club since 2015. During this time, she has demonstrated her willingness to participate in the Garden Club's project. She initiated the Adopt a Hummingbird project to provide our community useful information about essential pollinators and provide a program for a local Cub Scout group, introduce them to the joys of gardening. She is also ready and able to participate in the Garden Club activities. We appreciate her skills and enthusiasm and look forward to her continued volunteer service. Ileana Balco. Did I pronounce that right?
The Knights of Columbus, Middlesex Council number 857, nominee Raymond Bober. Raymond is an exceptional volunteer for the Knights of Columbus number 857. He led our council as Grand Knight from 2017 to 2018. He held many positions prior to becoming Grand Knight. He was also a past faithful navigator of Assembly number 667. Besides the Knights of Columbus, some other organizations where he volunteers his time are as a chaplain at JFK Hospital, part of the Pastoral Council at St. James Church, and he volunteers at Raritan Bay Medical Center. Ray doesn't hesitate when he hears or is told a person is in need. He will brainstorm until he comes up with a solution of how to help them. One of his great skills is organizing large fundraising events and efforts to help individuals and causes that are in need. He rallies individuals, comes up with a plan to follow, and when it has been completed, he always questions on what could have been done better. He also has the ability to reach out to all resources at his disposal to accomplish the goals of the event. Ray's care for people and causes is why he is an extraordinary volunteer. He won't hesitate to help others in Woodbridge and surrounding communities. Congratulations, neighbor.
Congratulations. Thank you very much. I gotta get this. Thank you.
Our next nominee is Eleanor Messina from Evergreen Senior Center. Eleanor has been a member of the Evergreen Senior Center for over 16 years. She is a big help in our center, especially on bingo days when she organizes all the games. Eleanor is always positive, pleasant, and always ready to offer support at our events. She always has a smile on her face and is a pleasure to have in our center. Congratulations.
Games at the Library, Woodbridge Public Library nominates Sean Blouch. Sean Blouch is an extraordinary volunteer. In April 2017, Sean and his wife Kristen approached library staff and asked if they could host a monthly tabletop game meetup at the library. Since Woodbridge Center's The Game Room store closed, there was nowhere local for the members of the gaming community to meet. The library was happy to offer them and other gaming enthusiasts of all ages a safe local spot to meet. Today, the tabletop gaming group continues to be usually on the fourth Saturday of the month at the Woodbridge Main Library. Sean and Kristen bring their own games as well as occasionally donating games to the library. Sean also takes care of advertising the meetup as well as creating and monitoring the games at the library Facebook group. During the meetup, Sean is always happy to instruct and teach others. Even with work and family obligations, Sean has shared his passion for gaming with the community, creating new enthusiasts at the library fans. Congratulations, Sean.
Good afternoon. Our next nominee, St. Andrew's Council, Knights of Columbus, nominee Gregory Schmidt. Greg is a longtime resident of Woolwich Township living in the Ford section. For a number of years, Greg has been an active member of the township's community emergency response team, serving as a non-commissioned officer. As a member of St. Andrew's Council, Knights of Columbus and Avenel, Greg has served in a variety of officer positions to include Grand Knight and District Deputy, a position in which he was responsible for the efficient operation of 5 Knights of Columbus councils in various locations through Middlesex County. Currently, he is the Oasis Chairman of the Columbian Club of Avenel. At the state level of the Knights of Columbus, Greg was a member of the state convention team, where he served as transportation coordinator and helped organize a successful fundraiser. Greg is an active communicator of St. Andrew's Parish, where he serves as an usher, the Easter Bunny for children, and is currently responsible for the installation of security cameras at both the church and the rectory. It is with a sense of pride and privilege that our council nominates Gregory Schmidt.
Our next nominee is Chris Kalmar from Angel Paws. Chris is a highly regarded volunteer at Angel Paws. She is a fixture on Saturday morning shifts at the Adoption Center. Also, during her years of volunteering at Angel Paws, Chris has fostered over 75 cats and kittens. When a cat or kitten comes in from into the Adoption Center after being fostered by Chris, you know that the cat or kitten will be extremely social and friendly. In addition, she volunteers for adoption events, transports cats to vet visits, helps out on shifts when others can't be there. Chris is well known for her ability to draw in people at fundraising events to donate to Angel Paws by playing our Wheel of Fortune trivia game. For these reasons, we at Angel Paw nominate Chris. Congratulations.
From the New Jersey Senior Olympics, the nominee is Steve the Shark Sharkey. Steve joined the Woodbridge Township Senior Billiards Club in 2009 after retiring from 40-plus years career in the financial services industry. He has been the club's president since 2015 and has been involved in the New Jersey Senior Olympics since 2010 as a participant and as a volunteer for the sports chair of billiards event for the last 3 years. Also, since 2009, Steve volunteers his time to deliver meals from local churches on special occasions throughout the year to needy families and individuals in the Woodbridge Township community. Since 2014, Steve has been involved with the Caring Hearts volunteer group at Robert Wood Johnson Hospital, whose purpose is to visit and spend time with cardiac patients who will be undergoing open heart surgery while providing them with comfort, encouragement, and inspiration before and after their surgery. Steve is a resident of Colonia for 40 years, married 52 years to his high school sweetheart, has 2 daughters and 3 grandchildren. Thank you, Steve.
Our next nominees from the First Presbyterian Church of Avenel, Mr. and Mrs. Al and Millie Nuts. This husband and wife team, Mr. and Mrs. Knotts, collate and distribute our weekly bulletins for worship service. They are fundamental in our Joanne's Food Pantry, distributing food, compiling food for distribution, signing up new members for the pantry, and serving as a friendly face for those struggling that visit our church. Al has unloaded the truck that brings a grand amount of food every month and sorts and distributes the frozen foods and proteins given to the members of the pantry. Millie became an ordained deacon in 1998 and has served in that capacity for 20 years. She also serves as a kitchen angel, a member of the kitchen crew that provides meals after the passing of a loved one. Both Al and Millie have been a blessing to our church, and they lead wonderful servant hearts. Congratulations.
Next up is tooling around the township. The nominees are Edward McSherry, Brian McSherry, Ed Thompson, Ed Weinberg, Jim Leatham, Sean Keepney, Raymond Chesley, Bob Banasiak, Brian Burke, Jim McFadden, Joe Bogle, and Mike Choma. As many of you know, every year in April, the township has volunteers participating in the Tooling Around the Township program. For those who don't know, this is a program that organizes teams of local community volunteers to make repairs to the homes of senior citizens, disabled and low-income residents unable to do so themselves, or residents presently facing a financial hardship. On this day in April, hundreds of volunteers come out to donate their time and skills to contribute to this amazing event. While all volunteers in this event directly contribute to its yearly success, certain individuals go well above and beyond their call of duty. The group of men that we are about to bring up sacrifice countless hours of their own time throughout the year to help those in need. Very often these guys continue work at their assigned tooling house days, weeks, and even months after the day of the event. But what we specifically have these individuals here for today is to recognize their work that they do on their own, relocating and building handicap-accessible ramps at disabled and or elderly residents' homes. It's not uncommon to find this special group of guys spending their weekend at the home of a resident they barely know, constructing wheelchair ramps. The work they do grants the ramp recipient the freedom to easily enter and exit their residence, allowing them to continue to live as fulfilling lives as possible. The owners who have been helped know how much these selfless acts of volunteerism mean to them. But it is time that they all be recognized publicly. Congratulations, Edward McSherry, Brian McSherry, Edward Thompson, Edward Weinberg, James Leatham, Sean Keaveney, Raymond Chesley, Robert Banasiak, Brian Burke, James McFadden, Joseph Bogle, Michael Choma. Congratulations all.
Our next nominee, the Avenel Fire Company honorary firefighter from Avenel Pharmacy, Hank Incognito, my pharmacist. Hank has been an honorary member of the Avenel Fire Company for approximately 5 years. Hank is the owner of Avenel Pharmacy. He's a huge supporter of not only the fire company, but of the township as a whole. The outside of the firehouse is decorated with an Avenel Fire Company sign that was donated by Hank. You will see these signs at schools, parks, and other township sites also donated by Hank. He is the pastor and marshal of the Avenel Day Parade, and he and his pharmacy are major benefactors to Avenel Day. Avenel Pharmacy has been a long fixture in Avenel, and Hank and his team assist not only numerous Avenel residents, but residents in the entire township. The Avenel Fire Company thanks Hank and Avenel Pharmacy for their continued support to the fire company and the township as a whole. It is truly an honor to present Hank with the 2018 Volunteer Appreciation Award. Still up. Our next nominee from St. Anthony of Padua Church, Robert Sorbinelli. Bob has been a member of St. Anthony's Parish for over 15 years. He volunteers his time in many ways. He is a member of the Parish Pastoral Council, serves on the Finance Council, and is a trustee for the parish. He is also a Eucharistic minister and assists with youth programs for our parish, such as Vacation Bible School and the Summer Works of Faith. Bob volunteers as a captain, caller, and worker at our weekly Monday and Friday bingos, and is also active with Angel Paws, as well as many other community organizations. Bob is always willing to lend a hand whenever needed. For these reasons, St. Anthony nominates him for the 2018 Volunteer Appreciation Award.
Good afternoon. Our Lady of Peace, Knights of Columbus, number 9199, nominee James Patton. James is an outstanding, hard-working individual who devotes many hours of volunteer work on many projects, both at council level and personally. He's currently involved with traveling to residents who live in low-income housing neighborhoods, providing food he receives in the form of vendor donations from small businesses, restaurants, and other establishments that donate food items to him. He provides these services and delivers them at no cost to the individuals or families that are the recipients of his services. All costs for providing these volunteer services are absorbed by himself, James. Congratulations, James.
Our next nominees are Jim and Leanne Liebman from the American Irish. So always a lot of American Irish in the house. Jim and Leanne have been volunteers for many years. They are members of St. John Vianney's Church in Colonia and are both members of the Society of St. Vincent de Paul, where they help members of the community that are in need. Jim and Leanne started a program called Adopt a Turkey, which raises money to help pay for Thanksgiving dinners for clients of the St. James Food Pantry. Jim also delivers more than 1,000 pounds of potatoes each month to the St. Vincent de Paul Food Pantry in Perth Amboy, where they help distribute food to more than 200 families each month. Jim also volunteers for touring around the town, where he has helped to build more than 20 ramps for the disabled. Leanne and Jim also volunteer with the Friends of the Library of Woodbridge, the Ronald McDonald House in New Brunswick, and the Charlie Shaughnessy Park Cleanup. These two dedicate so much of their time to others, and we want to thank them for their hard work. Congratulations.
Forge Youth Association, nominee Adrian Cottrell. Adrian Cottrell is one of the organization's newest parents, but that doesn't stop her from volunteering to help out in our concession stand so much that she practically runs it. She is there to open and close on practice days and helps out on our game days. Adrian is a godsend. We appreciate her dedication and her hard work. Thank you, Adrian.
The next nominees for Division of Multi-Service Programs for the Mayor's Quilt Project are Francisca Askew, Francis DeLuca, Pat Drummond, Bermana Rupa, and Marianne Scarda. For several months, these 5 ladies worked tirelessly to design and create 2 quilts, each measuring approximately 13 feet wide and 7 feet long, using 150 shirts. The shirts were donated by the mayor, by local organizations and businesses, and then given to the Division of Aging, Sewing, and Crochet Group for assembly. The group's dedication and hard work was a labor of love and expertise. Some of the group members are retired professional seamstress, and together these ladies measure, cut, iron, and stitch over 200 quilt squares. Their weekly meetings continue, and they are currently working on 2 projects for the Ronald McDonald House for Children with Cancer and for Woodbridge Township veterans who are currently abroad protecting our country. The quilts represent a sense of community and growth. The Division of Multi-Service Program on Aging wishes to recognize these ladies who represent aging with dignity, pride, and value. Thank you for teaching us that no matter the age, we can all contribute to make our community a much better place. Thank you for this.
From the Woodbridge Township Cultural Arts Commission, the nominee is Carol Rebovich. An active member of the Township Cultural Arts Commission since she was appointed more than 2 years ago, Carol has a background in art and culture as well as community service to benefit the Barron Arts Center. She has been a continuous supporter of the carried out activities that the Cultural Arts Commission sponsors throughout the year in conjunction with the Barron Arts Center. She attends all events and is always willing to help wherever needed. As a member of both the Events and Friends Committee, Carol has also worked with the Ways and Means Committee. She is one of the pillars of the Cultural Arts Commission. Even through her time on the commission has been short. Her attendance at all events, willingness to assist with the flea market, Barron Fest, St. James Street Fair have been a great asset. Carol is a cheerleader for the Barron Arts Center and an asset to Woodbridge Township. The commission is lucky to have Carol as an active member, as her previous volunteer work has prepared her to well enhance the program planning at the Barron Arts Center for all ages and backgrounds. It is a pleasure to support the nomination of Carol Rebovich for the 2018 Appreciation Award. Thank you for your years of service, Carol. We love working with you.
Here you go.
The Woodbridge Township Historic Preservation Commission nominates Kevin Rossi. Kevin has been a member of the commission for the past 5 years. He has served the HPC well in a variety of capacities. In addition to having an extensive background on the history of Woodbridge Township and the importance of preservation, Kevin has been an active member of the HPC since he was appointed. Kevin attends all activities sponsored by the HPC. These include, but are not limited to, meetings, tours, essay awards, county and state fairs, presentations, programs, and other related events. Kevin is responsible for the social media aspect of the HPC. He has developed the website, maintains the currency of the website, and monitors visitors to the website, which is averaging over 1,600 hits per month. In addition, Kevin is responsible for other HPC social media, such as Twitter and Instagram, and is constantly searching for new ways to get the word out for the HPC and its accomplishment. His dedication to this aspect of the HPC has brought the activities to the public and the community. The HPC encourages you to visit woodbridgehistory.com to see for yourselves. Thank you, Kevin, for your dedication to the Woodbridge Township Historic Preservation Commission, and congratulations on this well-deserved award.
Woodbridge Township Ambulance and Rescue Squad nominates Richard Dunham. Richard Dunham has been consistent and dependable volunteer emergency medical technician since joining the squad in September of 1971. Over the past 47 years, Richard has responded to thousands of emergency calls for the citizens of this township as well as its visitors. He has also covered numerous community events on nights and weekends. Volunteerism is strong in his family, as his son was a cadet member for several years and his lovely wife was part of the Ladies Auxiliary before her passing. It is a volunteer such as Rich that makes the people of Woodbridge feel safe, knowing such an experienced EMT is out there week after week during the nighttime caring for them. His longevity and dedication is a shining example to our younger members. For these reasons, and many, many more too numerous to state, we have nominated him for this award and wish him many, many more years of volunteering. Congratulations, Richard.
The Five Branches Senior Center nominee, Amy Abasco. Amy has been volunteering for many years with our senior centers in the community. She has taught line dancing as well as volunteering at our Evergreen, Five Branches, and the WCC. Soon she will start to instruct computer classes at Sycamore Center. Amy is an asset to our senior centers and community. She always offers help when needed. The members love her classes and her outgoing and positive personality. Congratulations.
Our next nominee from Sycamore Senior Center, April Rosenthal. April is diligent in getting the items from the garden, which supports the food pantry, and takes them to the health department on many occasions so that it gets to the people who need them the most. She spends hours and hours tending to the garden, bearing the brutal summer heat, and helps nurture the plants by watering them and keeping the space clean by weeding. Her dedication to our garden is the reason why we are nominating her. Congratulations, April. Our next nominee from Lindcrest School, Jamie Wanko. Jamie is a selfless and tireless volunteer for Lindcrest Elementary School. In her capacity as a mom, Ms. Wanko serves as class parent and is the co-president of our school's parent-teacher organization. In her capacity as a stakeholder, Jamie organizes Lindcrest's annual trunk and treat and is the moderator for the Lindcrest Elementary School's grade 4 classrooms, presenting on many important topics like friendship, bullying, and drugs and alcohol. As you can see, Jamie's generous volunteer spirit has a direct impact on the positive academic, social, and emotional experience of our students. Congratulations, Jamie.
From St. James Church Parish Social Concerns Committee. By the way, I believe I saw Monsignor Charlie in the back. Hi, Monsignor. Nice job on the sermon this morning at 10 o'clock Mass. The nominee is Peggy Foley. Peg is truly compassionate and very active parishioner and volunteer of the Catholic community of St. James. She has been a member of over 25 years, and her children even attended our school. Peggy's involvement at our food pantry and social concerns ministry allows her to show the families of those in need that people do care, and she offers them hope. Sometimes hope is just what people need to try to change their lives. The compassion Peggy shows for the people we serve is an inspiration for all. She treats everyone with respect and kindness no matter the situation. Peggy also works well with other parishes, food pantries, homeless shelters, and Catholic charities, assisting them in the services they provide. She represents our Catholic community in the local interfaith clergy council. Thank you to Peggy for caring and for being so helpful with your actions are priceless. Thank you, Peggy.
St. James Food Pantry, nominee Brendan Foley. Brendan, as a young adult, is the epitome of generosity with a gold heart. He volunteers for the St. James Food Pantry every day and evenings as time permits. Through his hard work and talents, he has helped streamline the day-to-day operations of the pantry, allowing us to serve the growing food insecure population in Woodbridge. Not only does he do the heavy lifting, carrying heavy boxes and stocking our shelves, but he also frequently drives near and far to pick up donations that help sustain the food pantry. Most importantly, he's kind to our clients, helping them with a smile or kind words, and always treating them with respect. When we have fresh produce and bread left at the end of the week, rather than have anything go to waste, Brendan will bring the food to several soup kitchens, following the principle of share, share, that's fair. Brendan is a person whose heart and mind are attuned to helping the poor. The word no is not in his vocabulary. We are most grateful to have him with us and know that he will continue to be an advocate for those less fortunate in our town and anywhere that his future brings him. Congratulations, Brendan.
The Barron Arts Center nominates Linda Petrowski. Linda is an active member of the Friends of the Arts, which is a volunteer group that works to support the activities of the Barron Arts Center. Linda has been steadfast in her contributions, both in time and experience. She is always there to lend a helping hand with mailings and setting up or breaking down activities at the center. In addition, she also participates in all the fundraising activities at the Barron Arts Center. Her refreshing enthusiasm and energy level to prove to be contagious. The Barron Arts Center unanimously supports Linda for the volunteer award. She is well deserving of this recognition and a major asset to our team. Congratulations.
Woodbridge Senior Club nominee Kathleen Carr. Kathleen is a standout member who serves as our vice president of the Senior Club. She's a caring woman and is first to come to the aid of any of our members needing assistance in any way. Kathleen is a valued member and an asset to the community. Thank you for all you do, Kathleen.
Our next nominee from the Domestic Violence Response Team, Belinda Kirshner. Belinda has been a member of the Woodbridge Township Domestic Violence Response Team since the early 90s, shortly after the inception of the team. Her compassion for DV victims is a model for the team. She's one of the most knowledgeable team members, providing guidance and mentoring for new members. She has recruited multiple members over the years, including her granddaughter, who, oh, darn it, where'd I go? Sorry about that. She has recruited multiple members over the years, including her granddaughter, who has been awarded a Youth Volunteer Award as well. She has spearheaded many projects over the years, including fundraisers, publicity activities, and many more, often going above and beyond for team members as well as victims and survivors. She is also an asset to the community and church, and she is very active in youth activities at the church, as well as leading programs for the Children's Library in Port Reading. It is with immense pleasure that she is being nominated by the Executive Board of the Domestic Violence Response Team as our nominee for 2018 Volunteer Appreciation Award. Well done, Belinda.
Metro Park Assembly of God Food Pantry nominee Gilda Lynch. Gilda has volunteered for many years at the Metro Park Assembly of God's Food Pantry. She wears many hats at the food pantry, from administration duties to serving the clients. She is an active member of our community and works tirelessly to help those less fortunate for our community. Gilda is truly a blessing to our community and to those who she serves. Thank you very much and congratulations.
Reading First Aid Squad, nominee David Matty. Since 2003, David has been actively engaged as a volunteer with the Port Reading First Aid Squad. Despite some organizational restructuring, David's commitment to the First Aid Squad has never wavered. He is an active participant in squad activities as well as fundraising events. In addition to volunteering on the ambulance whenever possible, he currently serves on the executive board where he's held the position of trustee for the past 3 years. David's commitment to public safety is admirable, and that's what makes the Port Reading First Aid Squad what it is. We are happy to nominate David as our Volunteer Community Service Award winner. Thank you. Congratulations, David.
Woodbridge Recreation Department nominees Stacy Caccione and Jessica Medina. Come on down. The Woodbridge Recreation Department would like to recognize Stacy, this is Stacy, and that's Jessica, who are both leaders for the Girl Scout Troop 862. At this year's Camporee on September 22nd, they organized the first annual Unicorn 5K. All registration costs were donated to the Multiple Sclerosis Foundation. The run promoted physical fitness and community giving. Thank you both, Stacy and Jessica, for all that you do for our future girls, the Girl Scouts. Congratulations.
Hold on, Jess.
Our next award goes to John Wilson of the Colonial First Aid Squad. EMT John Wilson is more than deserving of the Annual Community Service Award. John has been working with us for the past year and has made great strides to become an even better EMT than he already was before he started working for the township. He provides great patient care, works well with others, reacts well in stressful situations, whether it's on a medical call or simply completing daily tasks around the building. Thank you, John. Congratulations.
From the Woodbridge Animal Shelter, Bob Pickett. Bob has dedicated his heart and soul to our sheltered animals. Rain or shine, year-round, Bob walks every single one of our dogs on a daily basis. Somehow, with a house full of adopted animals of his own, Bob makes our animals a priority and part of his daily routine. It's clear to see that our dogs have become as attached to Bob as he is to them. In addition, Bob volunteers at the animal shelter's satellite adoption location at Woodbridge PetSmart, cleaning and caring for our adoptable cats. Bob also collects shelter donation at various vet offices throughout the township once a week. His love truly knows no bounds when it comes to Woodbridge Township homeless animals. We are all very fortunate to have Bob as a volunteer and friend. Thank you, Bob.
Next nominee from CERT, nominee Captain Brian Austin. The Woodbridge Community Emergency Response Team feels very lucky to have Captain Austin as a member of the team because he has proven to be an asset not only to the group, but the township as well. It is with great pride that the team nominates Captain Austin to be their representative for the Mayor Volunteer Appreciation Award. Congratulations, Brian.
Ghost Walk. There are many nominees, so I think as I say your name, you could just come up here with me and stand near me. And I'd also ask Jane Laughlin to come up with me as well. She's here. Is Jane here? Nominee Liz Acosta, Kelly Bonner, George Bukowski, Michelle Chumka, Rudy Chinquadrana, Sandy Graffeo, Gianna Graffeo Serra, Rachel Hope, David Sanchez, Delia Sanchez, Delilah Sanchez, Abby Rowe, Michaela Shaughnessy, Katrina Whaler, and Melody Wheeler. The Ghost Walk celebrated 10 seasons this October. It has been the brainchild of creator Jay McLaughlin of the European School of Dance and Sports. Let's hear it for Jay McLaughlin. The recipients this year have all been participating in the event for the past 4 years or longer. Many of them have grown with the roles they have had the opportunity to play. Starting with roles for the little actors, which entailed playing in the playground of Tansen Park for hours, to various dance roles, and eventually main speaking character monologues. For the students, parents, and friends of the European School of Dance, the Ghost Walk is their favorite event all year. It is specially endeared because they have had the opportunity to give back to the community charities the proceeds from the ticket sales. Congratulations to each and every one of you.
Okay, thank you all. A couple of quick announcements. First of all, I want to congratulate the passion on some of you. The Irish Club yelling, the DBRT yelling, the PTO yelling, the pool billiards club, everybody. Just so great that you came out to support your honorees. We're going to take a group picture, but we changed our mind. We want all the honorees in the lobby, facing upstairs, and Megan's going to take it from up there down. That way we'll guarantee to get everybody in the picture. Okay, so as soon as we're done, just go out in the lobby, turn around and face up top to the balcony. There are refreshments. I also want to mention to all of you here, and especially people at home, you see all that goes on in Woodbridge Township. There's so many different groups, and you can get involved. If you see here with one group and you like another group, let us know. You can go online, you can fill out an application, you can join anything you want. If you like the arts, business, history, animals, wellness, the environment, you name it, we have it. We have all this activity going on. And the last thing, which I think is really cool today, is all of the youngsters that are here. Now, your grandmas and grandpas and moms and dads have been coming to your awards forever since you were born. They've gone to your school, they've gone to your shows at night, they've gone to your sporting events, and I think it's really, really cool that you're all here to support them. So how about every kid or grandkid that's here to support their mom or dad or grandma or grandpa, stand up. Let's hear it for all of you. All right. Well, thank you all very much, and thanks for helping us make Woodbridge the best town around. All right.